Drum tuning. Here we go. I've been asked by a lot of you guys about how I tune the drums and all that kind of stuff, and I appreciate the compliments and everything, but I'll be honest, I don't think I'm doing anything different than what else you've seen other guys do. So figured since I'm changing the heads out and I've cleaned the gold, before I get everything back on here, I would just show you on a couple of the drums. I got the 12 right here. I've already put the bottom head on, but I'm going to show you how I've got it tensioned. And then I got the 14 by 13 and the 10 by 7.75, 10 by 8. But just to show you how I am doing it and hope it helps. So first off, I will show you the bottom head on this. And yes, I use the tune bot. That's not because I don't know how to tune, but this helps me, like right now, this helps me save a lot of time with recall. So I've done a whole separate video on that. Basically I got a setting for the drums where I know they already sound good. Because I can tune one drum by itself and think, oh man, that sounds good. Put it over there, doesn't match the rest of them. And then here I am taking other ones off and trying to figure, you know, and this many toms, man, it gets to be a pain in the butt. Did for a long time. So that's why I use this. So I've got my numbers down for any time I change heads. Like right now, I know, for instance, the frequency of this bottom head sounds good for what I do at 224. So I'm going to turn this on and show you it's already around there. 214. I'm going to tune them all up a little bit. Cross pattern. That was the one. But right there, I'm right in range of where I'm looking for, 225. And they're all about the same. I'm not anal about it, like these two. They're a little bit different. The filter on doesn't really pick up the difference. But that's the thing I'm looking for. If you hear it by itself, it's kind of a medium, maybe a little bit medium higher tuning. I've seen some guys and they get great sounds, but they got like they're 10 inches lower than that, like boom, boom, boom. That's just too low for me. I like them to like sing in a higher range a little bit, and that's just personal preference. So anyway, so that's how the bottom head is, and then I'm going to put the top one on. Do not use this to get these back on here. I did it once, stripped the crap out of it. And it was like, man, that was dumb. So I only use this to take the head off. Okay, so now I've got them all just basically in there. So now I tighten them just like that, just to right about where it stops, where you got to put a little pressure on to make it move any farther. I will hold the rim down. So there it is. This way they're all almost the same as far as how much they're pushing on the head. So now now they're all pretty much at the beginning point, I'll take and turn it, if you call it quarter, half turn, whatever, all about the same, where you can just kind of feel, it just feels right at certain points. Like, okay, that's about the same, that's about the same, that's about the same. Yep, that one has more because everything else is down. So now, 186 to 194 is where this head sings, or yeah, where it sounds best to me. Okay, so I'm right there. Now it's just a matter of fine tuning to get that sound I'm used to. Okay, so I'm pretty much there. I'm gonna take the filter off, I'm gonna hit the button, and it should be where I'm used to this drum sounding, which on this, about 125 is what 124, see, that's where I know, okay, everything else is gonna match. So that's it though. That's how I tune the drums. All the bottom heads are a little bit tighter than the tops. They're all, I mean, you can hear that. That's pretty, that's medium, that's not low. And again, the bottom, so there's the 12, that's how I tune. No big secrets. I'm gonna put it on there, put the mic back on it, gonna go to the 10 and the 14 and show you how I do those. Okay, so here we go. Drum number 2, the 10 by almost 8, 7.75. So just putting heads on, got the gold all cleaned. So gonna show you how I tune this. So first thing is the opt-mount. Get that back on here. Okay, so like I said, how I do the 12, I get them where you push it and it gets tight right there. So that's where I'm starting with all of these. Just making sure they're about the same starting point. Yep, they all feel about the same. So mallet. You kind of see, all right, they're loose, but they're all about the same. Smaller turns, the smaller the drum is. And the number I'm looking for here is 290. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the tune bot on. Since I got it kind of where I think the range is, again, it sounded decent, but I don't know if it's in the range or not. But again, 290 is what I'm looking for. Okay, so I wasn't high enough. Nope, 290. It's right there. 289, 290. I don't get too worried about it. And just so you can hear again how tight the bottom head of this 10-inch drum is. It was kind of up there. Alright, going to the top head. Brand new Aquarian Classic Clear. Gotta find my logo. There it is. Look how shiny that is, man. 8 years old. That gold. Okay, same process as before. I've got them finger tight. Now I'm gonna just use the touch and kind of get them all up there. Gonna go a little higher than normal on this one because I'm also gonna help this head seat, and I'll show you. I'm gonna freak some of y'all out probably. But the key is you put some weight on it. Okay, I'm gonna put about 200 pounds on it. So that's way higher than I would normally do it. So here's how I stretch the head. That's how I'm stretching it. And you can tell that lowered the pitch. 296, still high. 276 is the number I'm looking for, the frequency. Notice I'm muffling the bottom head. 277. But there's 168. So again, the way I tune, bottom head tighter. And this is not a big difference between the two. These are almost the same. Together again. So I'm going to put this on and put the mic on it. Go to the 14. 14 by 13 floor tom. Floor toms give me a little bit harder time to tune. I don't know if it's just they're so low it doesn't take much, but I will have a harder time with these sometimes. Don't know about you, let me know. But anyway, same process, gonna put the bottom head on first. These are not new heads, they are ones that have been on it before, so don't have to stretch them. But here's the process, gonna put it on. That was almost right. And it sounds pretty decent. Let me see where that's at. So the number I'm looking for frequency on the bottom head of the 14-inch floor tom is 138. So that's when I know I'm right where I'm used to hearing things. 130. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, 138. So then next thing, flip it over. I'm going to put the top head back on. I'm hovering right around that 130, so the number I'm looking for when I do the combination one is 83, 84. Legs back on it, so let's check it out. 83, then pitch bends at 76. And you can tell it's not too high compared to some of the other ones I've seen, but within the context of all of them, I think it really cuts. So I'll next do a demonstration of the whole thing with no mics on, just the GoPro mic, and you can hear that. And just remember the concept is bottom head tighter than the top, and just kind of a medium high type tuning. That's what I do. No big secrets. So appreciate it. Here comes the next part. There you go. Let me know if you got questions.